Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your May 30th, 2022 New Moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see, Pisces, what energy we have to be mindful of during this new moon. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is the 9 of Pentacles. That's interesting. I see us... Okay, so it's almost like we're not seeing the blessings that are around us, and we're too busy focusing on like everything else. It's like we're looking at everything, like everything that's to come and everything that we have done. And Spirit is really saying here, be in the here and the now. Focus on what you have achieved and accomplished, and let that energy wash over you. That is going to be something we find astoundingly hard to do during this time, so just be aware of it. Our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is divine wisdom. Now this is a soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. There's a knowing to things that is just going to come to us during this moon, from new moon to full moon, and we need to take in that knowledge. There is also a real desire to dive more deeply into things. Now let's see what the moon has to say. We're going to be using the Moonology and the Queen of the Moon cards and changing back and forth. So let's see here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Let me just move this over a bit. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay. So let's turn everything over at once. See what is going on here. Interesting, very strong Leo energy coming forward during this time. Now, where we are right now is not to let pride get in the way. And that is actually something that we're going to be challenged by. There is a lot of pride in what we're putting into our life, or a lot of pride of the way that we're looking at things. We could be comparing ourselves against others and thinking, well, why aren't I achieving what they are achieving? Or, we just have so much pride in the work that we're doing that it has to come out perfectly. And we're not giving ourselves any of that wiggle room that we need. Don't let pride get in the way. Let yourself embrace your energy, yourself, your desires, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, and stop looking at everybody else, which is an astoundingly easy thing to do. an astoundingly easy thing to say, but a very hard thing to do. Believe me, I know. Now, this new moon is in Gemini. We are in a Mercury retrograde. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So what we're going to find here is we're going to find a lot of things that are said are not adding up. And that's going to be something that really aggravates us until we realize, oh my gosh, it's part of this Mercury retrograde that's going on. And so what happens during a Mercury retrograde, what I've seen, is that it brings up energy that we need to look at. It brings up things in communication, in the world of our speech, of our language, of our way of interacting with others that needs to be addressed. And usually we'd be able to sweep it under the rug, but a Mercury retrograde smacks it right in our face. So here we're having a lot of that come forward. And it's saying, don't take it as a personal attack. Don't let your pride get in the way. Embrace who you are right now and hold your head up high. Embrace being proud of yourself, but don't let the ego take over. Now, our challenges is the void. And that is a very interesting challenge, especially during a new moon, because our challenge here is to embrace the quiet, is to not be surrounded by sound, and is to let ourselves calm and center within us, within what we want, within who we are, within what we're headed towards within our lives. Now, it moves us to what we are focused on. Now, we are focused on our dreams needing a practical plan. We're kind of reevaluating things, looking at things in a very different way, honest way, practical way, insightful way. Our dreams need a practical plan because we are embracing a more practical approach to our life, to what we want, to what we're going after. And it may seem to some that like, oh my gosh, you're doing that? Like that seems so risky. But to us, it's going to be very practical. It's going to be like, no, this is the next logical step. This is the logical step for me. Now, our past energy is blossoming. Up until the 30th of May, we've been blossoming, blooming into ourselves, changing, growing, becoming. Now, our strength is very interesting because what we need to be mindful of is not to let pride get in our way, but our strength is that confidence is our key to success, is to really know the difference between the two, because it's hard sometimes to even understand. To be confident is one thing. To be egotistical, to be prideful, to be all surrounded by the I and the egos and the determination and the showiness, that is quite another. Our confidence is our key to success and our greatest strength. We need to embrace that. We then have our near future energy, and that's trust. To trust in ourselves, to trust in the phases of the moon, the phases of our lives, the progress of our story, to trust and to really understand that there's more out there than we realize, than we know. It brings us to our suggested approach to this time. And it's really to embrace the new moon. A new start is coming. Our suggested approach is to really look at the old that has been honing us and guiding us and say, okay, I see you, but I'm not ruled by you. A new start is coming. There's a new way that I need to move forward. There's a new embrace I need to have to myself. And it brings us to what we need to know. We need to know self-love. We need to accept ourselves. We need to love ourselves. We need to connect with ourselves. And as we do so, we have our hopes and our fears. We hope that nothing is set in stone. We hope that there is always a power of change, a power of insight, a power of deeper dreams, deeper understandings. And yet we fear that nothing is set in stone, that our success and our failure is as fickle as the wind and we have no control in moving forward. That terrifies us. And yet, Pisces, it's also a bit thrilling. We have to look at the great unknown, not as something terrifying, but as a marvelous adventure. We do not have the answers to anything. We have simple guidance in the now to help us as best we can move forward. We hope for that and we fear that at the exact same time. It moves us to our potential future. And our potential future, there we go, is that fear. It is a shattering of that fear or a living in that fear. And that is going to be completely up to us. It moves us to our tarot energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So we have our past, our present, and our future. Really like that. So our past is the Knight of Cups. That's us having to fight to start a new career, to have faith within our voice. The Page of Wands is, the Wands is career, right? It is what we are passionate about. And the Knight of Cups, Cups represents us. In the Minor Arcana, we're represented by the Cups. So this is us moving forward. This is us having to have our armor on because it's harder than we thought it was going to be. And we're really looking at the questions that we have, the answers that we're getting, the insights that are moving us. There's a lot that we have been learning and that we have been fighting for. It moves us then to our present, which is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is, there's too much noise. I'm just hearing like a lot of static, like on the radio, like, you know, it's just a lot of static. And what we have to do is say, I understand the chaos. I see the chaos. I'm not ruled by anybody else's voice, anybody else's path, anybody else's world. I need to step into mine, and I need to know myself by doing so. And I need to stand tall in my decisions, in who I am, and in what I want. And it moves us to our future, which is the Chariot. We take the reins. This is also embracing Cancer energy, but we take the reins towards what we love. We really start to embrace our gut, to embrace what our soul is saying, and all of a sudden, things start to change because of this. It's like we're going step by step, and it's like, yeah, okay, I have this. I'm answering the unanswerable questions. I'm moving forward in tenacity and insight and brilliance, and there is just a movement and a becoming to us that is really quite extraordinary. It moves us to our subconscious lunar energy. And it's telling us to take actions, that adjustments are required. It's not going to be that smooth sailing that we want, because it never is for anyone. Adjustments are required. But we need to take action. We need to dance. We need to move our bodies. We need to listen to ourselves. For some of us, we need to exercise more. For others of us, we just need to dance. Listen to music with a beautiful beat, a beautiful rhythm to it, and let ourselves just be free in a way that we don't usually let ourselves be. Adjustments are required. But as our body moves and our soul becomes in rhythm with ourselves, those adjustments become almost natural. It moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which begins with our past. We have to work together. We had to work together with others. There's three. There's three that are so important. 3 people that we work together with, us included, 2 others that we've worked with. There's a sense of, I'm just seeing the 3 musketeers. You might think of yourself with 2 other people as the 3 musketeers. You might call yourself this, but there's a real sense of like one for one, all for one and one for all. It's like we all have to work together to get to our goals and to achieve what we need. It moves us to our subconscious present, which is hysterical. Again, it's the 3 of Pentacles. That connected learning is just subconsciously in us. We need that 3 musketeer energy, all for one and one for all. That is wild right there. That is wild. You're not in it alone. You can't do it alone. Okay. So Spirit's saying, if you don't have those people around you, and you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do it alone, like Dane just said this. No. It means that you need that support. Now, whether it's from your angels, your spirit guides, divinity, whether it's from a group of people around you, your friends, your family, there is a support around you, whether you can see it and it's tangible, or whether you can feel it in your heart and it's spiritual. It moves us to our subconscious future energy, and that is the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity, success, bounty, God, source, spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing us these gifts of potential wealth, beauty, and excellence. It moves us to our subconscious chakra energy, which is psychic development. Our third eye is opening up. We're so much wiser, smarter, more insightful than we ever thought we were. Now, some of us can find this very disconcerting and can pull away from it. And others of us just need to lean into it because this is coming home. For those of us who are pulling away from it, what are you afraid of? Because this is coming home. As our eyes open, as our intuition opens, we connect more with the world around us, and it becomes joyful. It really does become joyful. It can be overwhelming because we're purging away that negativity, but it becomes joyful in the expression. And then our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the 6 of Pentacles. Something about handouts, handouts, handouts. Be mindful. Be mindful of somebody who lords the power over us. It's not necessary. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, prosperity, and abundance that is us, that is this moon. And before we cleanse this reading and we cleanse our energy space with a meditation with the singing bowl, I want to announce that I'm doing a giveaway. The only thing that you have to do is write in the description box below, I am blessed and I am prosperous. And you will be entered to win a free reading by me. I am doing this because my birthday is June 3rd. It is the end of Mercury retrograde. It is the beginning of a new year for me. And I want to celebrate it with all of you who are just absolutely amazing in everything that you have given to my life, the way you have enriched me in such a profound way. Thank you all so very much. So now let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Pisces. And may you have a blessed moon.